Hey guys, and welcome back to the world's greatest reality show, Brexit Britain 2020. The only country to ever inflict economic harm upon itself. Welcome back to By Any Means Necessary. Thank you so much for all of your messages that you sent me, and a special thanks to everybody who has signed up to my channel. I feel so blessed with so much people who signed up, so thank you so much for that. I'll go through all of your messages, and I'll answer as many as I can, but I will like all your messages for definite. So we're going to speak about the French, right? Because the French have just announced in the last hour, that if Britain do not start implementing the Brexit deal, right, they are going to cut Britain off from Europe. That's right, right? Because you know what? I'm sure that we should be telling the French, the Brexiters now. I want to speak to all the Brexiters now. Now we should be telling the French, right, that we hold all the cards and they need to do what we say. Isn't that right? Can you Brexiters understand, how stupid you people really are, and how stupid you've made us look now? Right? Because when we was in the EU, we didn't have any of this with we didn't have any of this with the French because we was on level par with them. We was on level par, and now we're not. Right? We're their bitch now. We're their boy. Simple. Right? You know, the situation that you Brexiters have put us in, where the French can just say to us, "Well, you implement that deal, bruv, or else." Right? We're going to invoke Article 16. Seriously, you know something? I'm actually finding this quite amusing, right? Because this will teach you a real lesson. All of you Brexiters, a real lesson, right? Britain don't rule any waves. It might wave the rules, but it don't rule the waves, right? Not we right in the EU, we was top drawer when we was in the EU, right? And now you've turned us into a nothing country. People are laughing at us all over the world. The French are just telling us, you know what, you do this or else. They're going to cut us off from Europe. Most of our goods come in that way. So imagine that. Imagine that. I hope you Brexiters are feeling this now. You're feeling this one now, right? You must be feeling this one now. Because remember, you didn't like to be, what was it you said? We didn't want to be run by a load of bureaucrats from Brussels. Well, look at you now. Yeah, remember the Scarface thing? Look at you now. Right? This will teach you a lesson. Right? This is what happened in the last hour. Right? And in the last hour, Boris Johnson has said that he said that there is, Britain is not in crisis. Really? Really? Got fishing crisis, farming crisis, financial services crisis, fuel crisis. But he can say that to you guys because he knows that you Brexiters are stupid. He knows that you Brexiters, and right, you benefit Tories on benefits, right? TiVos and working class Tories. He knows that all of you are stupid. You're Brexiters, so you're all pretty thick, right? He knows that, and he just said to you, "There's no crisis." Even though you're queuing up for motherfucking petrol or diesel. But he just said, no, there's no crisis. And that's it. Done. Right? And you guys are like, yeah, well, I can't see a crisis. Right? Tell me about your fucking gas bill coming in. What's coming in too soon. Tell me about that. Right? And the new tax what he's just imposed on you. Right? Yeah, you know what? The HGG drivers are getting more money. Seriously, man. You people, you Brexiters, you people, he knows how thick you guys are and he can play on that shit because he knows you guys are one big bunch of thick old racists. The French have just completely embarrassed us. Boris Johnson says, you know what, there's no crisis. Right? Knowing that the whole country's this country's in crisis. But Boris Johnson says there's no crisis because he knows, you know what? He knows you Brexiters are far too stupid, right? You know what? Because if Boris Johnson said to you that it's raining, I would say to you, go outside and check. Right, that's what you need to do. Go and fucking check to make sure it's raining, because it probably won't be. Because the man lies about everything. Right? No crisis. Right? The French have just told us, you know what? Get your fucking act together. Right? Start dealing with the Brexit thing. Right? Get it done. Yeah, get Brexit done. Get Brexit done. Yeah, there you go. That's what the French have just said. Right? You know, and I don't think the whole ARCOS thing is going to help either. I think the whole ARCOS thing is really going to, because that's really pissed the French off. Because remember, that the French they didn't ask their ambassador to come back from this country. Just grabbed them back from America and from Australia, I believe, right? Because you know why? Because the French have already got a plan for us. It's a planting, right? And you know so. This really does teach you motherfuckers a lesson. I'm saying this serves you right. Right, you get right now, right? Unelected bureaucrats, remember? Don't worry about unelected bureaucrats, right? Well, how about being bossed around now by the French, right? So you Brexiters, shut up, right? And just keep your mouth closed, because you've got nothing good to say, right? You're a bunch of racist idiots. This is the position you put us in, where the French could just tell us what to do, and we have to just say, if French say jump, we say, how high do we need to jump? That's it. We miss your. Anyway, guys, this is By Any Means Necessary. I'm the MC John Ribs. It was really nice to speak to you guys. Comments below.